Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, what's real special about his fastball is the late movement. Has a lot of running action and it'll really eat up the hitters.
Curtis Granderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Into the box now, David Wright. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Wright.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Fastball called for strike two. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Batting third,
Lucas Duda gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Just underway here at Fenway Park. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Yoenis Cespedes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Price pauses. 0-2 on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pedroia onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. And now the Red Sox. Noah Syndergaard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there, but he missed it. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And that's in there, base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Batting fourth.
Striding into the box, David Ortiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Hanley Ramirez stands in. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Walker comes up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. So it's first and third with two away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. But this won't get past the Gold Glover right as he spears it at third to end the inning. Neil Walker will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Walker.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in for the first time. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Juan Lagares will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And that's through for a hit. So striding in, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. As Drupal Cabrera gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. They trail this one. Rusney Castillo strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Blake Swihart. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Jackie Bradley Jr. takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Mookie Betts will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. First pitch on its way. Dustin Pedroia comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
To first, backhanded. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Xander Bogaerts is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's Curtis Granderson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. David Wright stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box, Lucas Duda. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lucas Duda.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
The 0-2 delivery. This is pulled into right. Castillo is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Boston's out. David Ortiz digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And 1 away now here in the Boston third.
Now batting.
Hanley Ramirez steps into the box, into the windup, and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike two. Down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So two are gone in the inning, and we'll get a chance to see the free-swinging Pablo Sandoval. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by... Leading off the inning, Neil Walker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Travis d'Arnaud will dig in. He singled his first time around. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it on to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. Digging in now, Juan Lagares. He singled his last time up.
Lagares.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Line drive to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three. Rusney Castillo is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The batter, number
Settling
23.
in now, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed, where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. He tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
That's a ball.
Too high, 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there, 1-1.
And that's how he'll use that sinker against lefties. Start it down and in and let it work its magic.
Cespedes is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
Now batting.
He's doubling his pleasure
Center
already.
fielder.
2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Cabrera's up with it, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning is Drupal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. Price into his motion. First pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Curtis Granderson will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. David Wright will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
First baseman number 21.
Lucas Duda will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts
Xander
will dig in
Bogaerts.
now. The winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. And that's in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Now batting
So bases
number
are empty
34.
here with 2 gone. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3. Yoenis Cespedes makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A little bouncer. Price is ready. Here it is on 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Neil Walker will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Travis d'Arnaud will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped high in the air. Pedroia is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Hanley Ramirez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Still 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Under it is Granderson. 1 away. Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Rusney Castillo ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto
Michael
stands into the box.
Conforto.
He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Price sets his sights, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Blake Swihart steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Catcher, number 23.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Mookie Betts will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. 1 there. Xander Bogaerts gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. David Ortiz will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Grounded to the right. Walker's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll look at Curtis Granderson will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. David Wright will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Lucas Duda stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
No runs, 7 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sandoval in foul ground. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Neil Walker stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Back up the middle. That will get through into center field. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And with it, the lead's cut in half now to 4-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit to third. There's Sandoval. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 2. Hanley Ramirez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the
Pablo Sandoval digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground to third. Wright has it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Rusney Castillo will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, a rough day so far. He's already got a hat trick, so I think it would be nice just to see him put some wood on it.
Chopped out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Juan Lagares will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitching. That's usually a fastball.
Michael Conforto will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
High and deep to right center field. Betts looking up. Gone! Solo shot to right center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. And he's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Kimbrel with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Curtis Granderson.
Mets down to their final out now, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Kimbrel pauses. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Castillo's after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he did serve up the home run here to make this one a little bit more interesting. But in the end, he does get the job done, and he nails down the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, David Price. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8